Follow the crocheting method for the Jasmine bloom sachet. Color scheme for the flower center. Leave a yarn tail of about 10 centimeters. Wrap the yarn around your left index finger twice. Press the tail with your middle finger. Take the crochet hook from the kit. Hook through the 2 segments of yarn on your index finger. Hook the long yarn tail. Pull the yarn through. Work a chain stitch first. Remove the yarn loop from your index finger. Pinch the yarn loop with your fingers. Work a beginning chain first. Then work 6 single crochets in the lower yarn loop. 1. Mark the first stitch with a stitch marker. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Stretch the loop. Take out the crochet hook. Tighten the lower yarn loop. Hold the yarn tail. Pull, and then tighten the small loop. Pull the yarn tail again. Tighten the yarn loop. Insert the hook. Tighten the small loop. Remove the stitch marker. Work from the foundation chain. The remaining yarn tail marks the first stitch. The front loop, away from you. Mark it. Next, crocheting. Work on the front loops toward you in this round. First, pick up the front loop toward you of the first stitch. Pick this stitch. Then join with a slip stitch. Next, we begin pattern A. The first motif of pattern A. First, chain 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Count back 2 chains, 1 2. Work a single crochet in the second chain from hook. 1/2 double crochet in the next stitch. Followed by 4 double crochets. 1 2 3 4. Then 1/2 double crochet. 1 single crochet. Move down to the next row. Insert hook into the front loop of the same stitch. Work a slip stitch. Stretch the loop. Skip the slip stitch. In the single crochet, insert hook into these 2 horizontal bars. Pull the ring tight. Turn the work piece. We're working on the second row. First, work a single crochet, followed by 2 half double crochets. Then 2 double crochets. Two double crochets. After that, 2 half double crochets. The last stitch is a single crochet increase. Single crochet increase. Complete this row. After completing, work a beginning chain. Then skip the beginning chain. Insert the hook into the last single crochet. Pull the yarn loop tight. Turn the work piece. First, work an incomplete single crochet. Then work another incomplete single crochet. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on the hook. Followed by a half double crochet. Then 4 double crochets. One half double crochet. 1 single crochet. Complete pattern A. The first pattern A is divided into 1 and 2. This is pattern A1. We work 1 pattern A1 in this round. 1 pattern A2. Then stagger them. Hook 3 pieces of 1 and 2 respectively. After completing 1, we insert the hook into the front loop of the next stitch closer to us. Make a slip stitch. Next, we work the second pattern of pattern A. Similarly, 9 chain stitches. Nine chain stitches, skip the second last, hook 1, 2, skip the second last, 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet, 4 double crochets. One half double crochet, 1 single crochet. Complete the second technique of pattern A. Next, insert the hook into the front loop of the next stitch closer to us. Make a slip stitch. Complete the first group of the first round. 1 pattern A part 1, 1 pattern A part 2. Work 2 more groups using the same method. The last single crochet. Complete the pattern for this round. Crocheting. When making the last slip stitch into the half loop below the first petal. Then chain 1 stitch. Cut the yarn. Pull out the yarn segment. Complete the crocheting of pattern A for the first round. For the second round, we need to change colors. Take out the petals from the kit. Twist the yarn tail short. Make a slip knot. Take out the fabric piece, turn to the wrong side. Locate the half stitch marked by the yarn segment earlier. We can do this way. Pull the yarn gently. Pull out this half stitch. Then remove the marking yarn. Slip the slip knot over. Pull out the yarn segment. Pull the ring tight. Place the short yarn tail over the long yarn tail. Similarly, place the remaining yarn segment from the previous round here. Press it down here, crochet around it in the following rounds. First, work a beginning chain to tighten. Then work 2 single crochets in the same stitch. The pattern for this round is on the half stitch remaining from the previous round. Work 2 single crochets on each half stitch, totaling 12 single crochets. While crocheting, we need to hold group A tightly. Follow this pattern to complete round 2 on your own. Similarly, beginners need to use a stitch marker to mark the first stitch. Cut off the excess yarn tails. Pay attention to the short yarn tail at the center start. Don't cut it off yet. Next, using the same method. First, remove the stitch marker from the first stitch. Then pick up the front loop of the first stitch away from you. Pick it up here. Hook the short yarn tail at the start. Place it here as a marker, marking the front loop away from you for the first stitch of round 2. Next, we need to crochet pattern B. Pattern B is on round 2. On the front loop close to you, complete a total of 6 groups. Each group takes up 2 stitches. Pick up the front loop of the first stitch close to you. First, work a slip stitch. After tightening the completed slip stitch, then work 11 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 chain stitches. After completing, work in the second chain from the hook. 1, 2, a single crochet, a half double crochet, followed by 5 double crochets. Then 2 half double crochets. A single crochet. Move to the front loop of the second round close to you. Insert into the same stitch. Work a slip stitch. Stretch the loop. Skip the slip stitch. Insert into the last single crochet. Pull the ring tight. Turn the work piece. Work 9 single crochets. After completing the 9 single crochets, the last stitch is a single crochet increase. Remember to pick up the full stitch for the last one. Pick up both line segments. Work a single crochet increase. Single crochet increase. After completing, work 2 chain stitches. Work in the second chain from the hook, 1, 2. First work a single crochet. Then work 2 more single crochets. Half double crochet. 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 half double crochets. 1, 2, 1 single crochet. Then move to the second round. Insert the hook into the second front loop closest to you. Work a slip stitch. Pull a large loop, skip the slip stitch. Insert the hook into the 2 loops of the last single crochet. Turn the workpiece and work 10 single crochets first. Then 1 slip stitch in the next stitch. 1 chain. Skip the chain in the next row. Insert the slip stitch into the position of the last single crochet. Pull the ring tight. Turn the workpiece. Work a single crochet. 1 half double crochet. 5 double crochets. 3, 4, 5. 2 half double crochets. 1 single crochet. Then slip stitch into the front loop of the next stitch. Complete the crocheting of pattern B. There are 6 petals in this round. Follow this pattern. Complete the second round of pattern B on your own. The last petal. Slip stitch to the first stitch of the first petal. Then work a chain stitch. Complete the crocheting of the second round of petals B. Next we'll work on the third round. Turn to the wrong side. Find the half stitch marked with yarn. Insert the crochet hook. Take out the marker yarn. Work a single crochet in the remaining half stitch of the second round. Place a stitch marker on the first stitch. 1 single crochet. 1 single crochet increase. Total of 6 groups. Follow this pattern to complete the third round on your own. After completing the last stitch of the third round, similarly, take out the stitch marker. Use the tail of the starting chain. Mark the front loop of the first stitch of the third round, away from you. Next we will work pattern C on the front loop of the third round, closer to you. This round of pattern C has a total of 6 groups. Each group occupies 3 stitches. First work a slip stitch in the inner front loop of the first stitch. Then work 12 chain stitches. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. After completing, work in the second chain from the hook, a single crochet, a half double crochet, six double crochets, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 half double crochets, 1, 2, a single crochet, slip stitch in the same half loop, slightly enlarge the loop, insert the hook into both loops of the last single crochet, pull the ring tight, turn the work piece, work the second row. The second row has 10 single crochets. Increase with a single crochet on the last stitch. Similarly, we need to pick up both loops of this stitch. Picking up both loops means working in full stitch. Picking up one loop means working in half loop. After completing the single crochet increase, work 2 chain stitches. 1, 2, work in the second chain from the hook. Work a single crochet. Turn the work. Insert the hook into the last single crochet of the previous row. Turn the work. Work 2 single crochets. One half double crochet. 6 double crochets. 2 half double crochets. One single crochet. Insert the hook into the same half loop position of the third round. Make a slip stitch. Skip the slip stitch. Insert the hook into the 2 loops of the last single crochet. Pull the ring tight. Turn the work. Move on to the fourth round. The fourth round consists of 12 single crochets and a single crochet increase. The last stitch is a single crochet increase. Work the single crochet increase, then work 2 chain stitches. Similarly, work back 2 stitches. First work a single crochet. Then work 5 single crochets. Turn the work. After completing the single crochets, 1 half double crochet, six double crochets, followed by 1 half double crochet, 1 single crochet. Insert the hook into the front loop of the next stitch. Work a slip stitch. Tighten the yarn and stretch the loop. Locate the 2 strands of the last single crochet, pull the ring tight, turn the work. Work the next row. The next row is 13 single crochets. 1 slip stitch. Followed by another slip stitch. Tighten. Start the next row with a beginning chain. Skip the beginning chain, slip stitch. Insert the hook into the 2 strands of the last single crochet. Pull the ring tight, turn the workpiece. Work an incomplete single crochet. In the next stitch, work another incomplete single crochet. Yarn over with 3 loops on the hook. Pull through all together. Complete a single crochet decrease, followed by a single crochet, a half double crochet, 6 double crochets, two half double crochets, a single crochet. Pick up the front loop of the next stitch. Make a slip stitch. Stretch the loop. Locate the 2 segments of the last single crochet. Pull the ring tight. Turn the work. The next row is 11 single crochets and a slip stitch. End with a slip stitch in the next stitch. Move on to chain 1. Skip the chain and slip stitch. Insert the hook into the 2 segments of the last single crochet. Pull the ring tight, turn the work. Work a single crochet, a half double crochet, 6 double crochets. Two half double crochets. A single crochet. Insert the hook into the same front loop below. Pick up a strand and work a slip stitch. Complete crocheting petal C. Use the same method to crochet 5 more petals. This row has a total of 6 pattern C petals. Next petal. Join with a slip stitch to the front loop of the next stitch. Then start crocheting the next pattern C. Follow this pattern. Complete crocheting pattern C for this round on your own. Petal C. After completing the last petal, slip stitch. Then work a chain stitch. Cut the yarn. Pull the yarn tail out. Complete crocheting petal C. Next, we'll crochet the calyx. First, turn to the bottom. First, this remaining yarn tail of the petal, thread it to the back like this. Next, find the marker. The marked half stitch. Insert the crochet hook. Take out the marker. Take out the kit. Leave a short yarn tail for the flower calyx. Make a slip knot at the yarn end. Place the crochet hook through the slip knot. Pull out a loop. Tighten the slip knot. Place the petal's tail and the short yarn tail of the slip knot together over the long yarn. Wrap and weave them in. First, make a beginning chain. Then, work a single crochet in the same stitch. Work a single crochet increase in the next stitch. Work a single crochet in the next stitch. The pattern for this round is 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet increase, 1 single crochet. Repeat this 6 times. Follow this pattern to complete the round. After completing this round, similarly, use a beginning chain with yarn. Mark the first stitch of this round. The front loop of the first stitch away from you. The pattern below. Complete a slip stitch on the front loop of this round close to you. The front loop of the first stitch close to you. Then work 17 chain stitches. Count back 2 chains, 1, 2. Insert hook into second stitch. Work a slip stitch. There are a total of 16 slip stitches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Join with a slip stitch in the same stitch. Then in the next stitch, pick up the front loop and slip stitch. Slip stitch. Move on to the next flower crocodile. Also 17 chain stitches. This round has a total of 24 flower crocodiles. Each flower crocodile takes 1 stitch. Complete this round of crocheting according to this pattern. After the last flower crocodile is completed, join with a slip stitch in the same stitch. Then turn to the wrong side. Locate the marked stitch with the yarn marker that's away from you. Insert the hook into the back loop. After inserting the hook, take out the marker yarn. Next row. We'll complete the crocheting on the remaining half loops of the calyx. This round consists of 23 single crochets. 1 single crochet increase, totaling 25 single crochets. Make a slip stitch. Then work a beginning chain. In the same stitch, work a single crochet. Beginner's place stitch marker on first stitch. Work 23 single crochets on the remaining half loops of the calyx. 1 single crochet increase. Complete this round according to this pattern. Finish the last stitch. Stretch the loop. Take out the crochet hook. Remove the stitch marked by the stitch marker. Take out the stitch marker, then pick up the front loop of this stitch. Mark it with the tail of the beginning chain. Next round we will work on the 25 single crochets. Crochet on the front loops. Leaf. 25 single crochets make 5 leaves in total. Each leaf takes 5 stitches. First, join with a slip stitch to the front loop of the first stitch. After joining, work 16 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Work a single crochet in the second chain from hook. Place a stitch marker on the first stitch. 1 single crochet. 2 half double crochets. 2 single crochets. 1 slip stitch. Complete the first row, move on to the second row, slightly enlarge the loop. Skip the slip stitch. Insert the hook at this position. Pull the ring tight, turn the work, work the second row. The second row is 3 single crochets and 1 slip stitch. One slip stitch. Then work 1 chain. For the third row, skip the chain slip stitch. Insert the hook into the last single crochet position. Pull the ring tight, turn the work. Work the third row. The third row is 1 single crochet and 4 half double crochets. 2 single crochets and 1 slip stitch. 1 single crochet. 4 half double crochets. Pay attention to the next half double crochet technique. For the next half double crochet, yarn over the hook first. Then pass through the obvious horizontal bar position below. Insert the hook into the slip stitch position from the previous row. Draw the yarn through. Complete the third half double crochet. Fourth half double crochet. Two single crochets. 1 slip stitch. Complete the third row. Stretch the loop. Skip the slip stitch. Insert the hook into the last single crochet. Find the correct insertion point for the fourth row. Pull the ring tight. Turn the work. Crochet the fourth row. The fourth row consists of 2 single crochets, 2 half double crochets, 2 single crochets, 1 slip stitch, 2 single crochets, 2 half double crochets, 2 single crochets, 1 slip stitch. Complete the fourth row. Next, make a chain. 1, 2, insert the hook at the third position here. Pull the ring tight, turn the work. Work the fifth row. The fifth row is 1 single crochet, 7 half double crochets, 2 single crochets, 1 slip stitch, 1 single crochet, 7 half double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're at the special half double crochet position. Yarn over. Pass through the obvious horizontal bar below. Then right next to it, insert the hook into the chain space. Pull through the segment. Complete the 6th half double crochet. Two single crochets. 1 slip stitch. Complete this row. Next, find the insertion point for the next row. Pull the ring tight. Turn the work. Begin crocheting the 6th row. The 6th row consists of 3 single crochets, 4 half double crochets, 1 single crochet, 1 slip stitch, 3 single crochets, 4 half double crochets, 1 single crochet, 1 slip stitch. For the 7th row, make a chain stitch first. Next, skip the chain stitch and slip stitch. Insert the hook here, pull the ring tight, turn the work, start crocheting the 7th row. The 7th row is 3 single crochets, 7 half double crochets, 1, 2, 3. Next, 7 half double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Special yarn over the hook through this horizontal bar. Insert the hook here. Draw the yarn through the segment. Six. Last half double crochet. Seven. After completing this half double crochet, on the second stitch of the main part below, pick up the front loop closest to you. Make a slip stitch. After we complete the slip stitch, then thread the yarn through the bottom of the leaf. Lay the leaf flat like this. The long yarn from the crochet hook is pulled from under the leaf to the other side. Then make a chain stitch. And insert the hook into the remaining front loops of these 16 chains. First, work 15 slip stitches. Find the correct position. Start working 15 slip stitches. Don't make these 15 slip stitches too tight. Keep them slightly loose, but not too loose. Just slightly looser than normal tension. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, Next, insert the hook at the position marked by the stitch marker. Then work a slip stitch. Work a chain stitch. Start crocheting the other side of the leaf. First, find the stitch hole for the first stitch of the first row. Skip the chain space, the last slip stitch position. Then insert the hook at this slip stitch position. Pick up 2 line segments, pull the ring tight, turn the work piece. Start crocheting the other side of the leaf again. Similarly, the first row also starts with a single crochet, 2 half double crochets, 2 single crochets, 1 slip stitch. The crochet technique is exactly the same as the upper part. 1 single crochet. Insert into all stitches. Crochet on the 15 slip stitches just made. Always pick up 2 line segments. 1 single crochet. 2 half double crochets. Two single crochets. If you're worried about finding the right spot with your hook, just flip it to the right side like I did. Look at this insertion point. One slip stitch. Similarly, find the next row's insertion position. Pull the ring tight, turn the work piece. Second row, 3 single crochets. The crochet technique is exactly the same as the other side. Complete it yourself using the demonstrated method. The position of the last stitch on this leaf. Let me explain. This is from the upper part of the leaf. First, work a chain stitch. This is the first slip stitch. Beginners can mark this stitch with a stitch marker. After finding the position for the last stitch, work a half double crochet. Tighten the loop after inserting the hook. Turn to the wrong side. 1 half double crochet. Next, find. Below is the marked first stitch. The stitch to the left of our first stitch. At this point we see. Pick up the front loop that's away from you. Pay attention to its direction. Because when we crocheted earlier, the flowers were facing towards us. Now when we reach this position, the flowers are facing outward. So the insertion point should be the front loop. Make a slip stitch. Similarly, next crochet 4 more slip stitches. From this direction, we're picking up the front loops that are away from you. Slip stitch 1, 2. Next, slip stitch 2 more. 3, 4. Use a stitch marker to mark this third slip stitch position. Then turn the flower head and petals. towards yourself. Start crocheting the second leaf. Similarly, first crochet 16 chains. Crochet until the end the same way. The leaf on the left side. Slip stitch to the stitch marked by the stitch marker, using the same method. Thread the yarn through under the leaf. Shape it like this. Start crocheting the other side leaf. The method is exactly the same as the first leaf. Follow this method to crochet all remaining 4 leaves. After all these side leaves are completed, slip stitch to the stitch marked by the stitch marker. Next, thread the yarn through under the fabric piece. Turn over. First crochet a chain stitch, then repeat the steps taught for the first leaf. Crochet the other side of the leaf. After the last one is completed, continue with a slip stitch. Same direction with the flower facing outward. Pick up the front loop away from you and slip stitch. Completed slip stitch. Stretch the loop. Take out the crochet hook. Let's take a look at the leaf. The side with a groove in the middle is the right side. There's one strand on the wrong side. This side with one strand pattern is the wrong side. When crocheting with the right side facing up, be mindful of the stitch technique. After the leaf is completed, let's crochet the bottom of the sachet. Pay attention to the direction, the flower head facing away from you. This middle hole facing towards you. Find the half stitch marked by the yarn marker. Insert the hook here. Remove the marker. First, join with a slip stitch, then work this round. The pattern for this round is 2 single crochets. 1 single crochet increase, then 2 single crochets, total of 5 groups. First, a beginning chain, then insert into the same stitch. Work a single crochet. Work a single crochet in the next stitch. 1 single crochet increase in the next stitch. Then, 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Another single crochet. Complete 1 group. This round has a total of 5 groups. 30 single crochets in total. Complete the crocheting of this round on your own. After completing this round, first stretch the loop. Take out the crochet hook. Then take this tail thread from the middle starting point. Finish it off. Insert into a large eye needle. Tie a knot with the adjacent thread segment at the bottom. Cut the yarn. Then thread the crochet hook. Next crochet the next row at the bottom. Join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. For the next row, make a beginning chain first. Then work a single crochet in the same stitch. The pattern for this round is 2 single crochets. 1 single crochet increase, 2 single crochets, total of 6 groups. One single crochet. Second single crochet. One single crochet increase. Then 2 single crochets. Complete this round of crocheting following this pattern. After completing the second row at the bottom, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. Next 6 rows. Work even. Crochet 36 single crochets. Complete these 6 rows of crocheting on your own. After the 6th row is completed, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. After completing the 18th row at the bottom, cut the yarn leaving a yarn tail about 1.6 meters long. After finishing, we'll proceed to the next row of crocheting. For the next row, first align the leaves with the leaves. Don't do it slanted, keep it straight. Align them like this, then pinch both the bottom and the leaves together with your hand. Insert the hook into the gap between row 18 and 17. Work a round of slip stitches. Work a round of slip stitches including the leaves. First insert the hook from the leaf. We'll start from this back loop stitch. The stitch below where we began. Insert the hook into the gap between rows 17 and 18. Find the insertion point on the right side of the leaf. Take out the hook. Next insert the hook through this hole. First bring the remaining long yarn to the right side. Bring it up to the leaf. Pull it to the front of the leaf. Then flip it over to the bottom side. Use your finger to check the position of the leaf. Once it's straight, pinch the leaf and bottom together with your fingers. Then use this yarn in the hole between round 18 and round 17. Join with a slip stitch. First hook the yarn over. Then pinch tight along this hole. Slip stitch all the way around. Slip stitch one by one. Remember to pinch both parts with your fingers. Pinch both the leaf and the bottom tight. Otherwise it might shift easily. After slip stitching the first leaf to the edge, we find the position for the second leaf. Similarly, flip it to the right side. Keep it straight, not tilted left or right, then pinch it tight with your fingers. Proceed with the next slip stitch. Slip stitch one by one. After finishing one leaf, find the position for the next leaf. This way it comes out flat. Don't tilt it left or right, it should come out vertical. Then, along this round, slip stitch these 5 leaves together using this method. Slip stitch to the last stitch. Stretch the loop, take out the crochet hook, let's check it. Each leaf is straight and also unfolded. The middle part isn't bulging. It's tightly attached to the base. This is correct. Turn it over, check the exposed part size of each leaf. If they're almost the same, there's no problem. Pull out the slip stitch yarn to fasten off. Then, like this. Tightly tuck the base against the flower section above while turning. From the top, it looks like this. The base looks like this. Let's do a round of sewing. Before sewing, straighten all the outermost petals. Pull the base a bit. Straighten them so they don't wrinkle. Make sure they stay flat. Don't fold them like this, it won't look good. Keep them flat. Once flat, tighten it. Next, use the remaining slip stitch yarn. Use the leftover yarn to sew. Thread a large eye needle. Insert the hook from the outside above the slip stitch yarn. Stitch out from the inside at the color change yarn. Inside, between the white and green yarns. Stitch out through the hole where they meet. Gently pull a bit, don't pull too tight. Just secure it slightly. From the inside stitch out position, skip one stitch. Next stitch hole. Insert the hook. Insert here, then stitch out above the slip stitch yarn as well. Pull tight slightly when stitching out. Now observe the width between the first and second stitches. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches in between. Approximately at the 4th stitch, we'll also skip 1, 2 here. Insert into the 4th stitch. Similarly inside as well. Stitch out at the junction. Sew one round using this method. Pay attention to the insert and stitch out positions. Last stitch. After sewing up, pick up the adjacent segment. Tie a knot. Hide the yarn tail. Cut the yarn. Complete the bottom finishing. Now we continue with the next part of crocheting below. Take out the kit. Leave a short yarn tail for the bottom. Make a slip knot. Next, insert the hook into any single crochet on the 18th round. Work one round of 36 even single crochets. Pull the ring tight. Place the short yarn tail over the long yarn tail. Pay attention to our crocheting. The flower head is facing towards you. This is different from the bottom crocheting direction. Be mindful not to crochet in the wrong direction. Work a beginning chain. Next, work a single crochet in the same stitch. This round follows the 18th round. 36 single crochets. Work one round of 36 single crochets. After finishing the last stitch, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. Beginners can use stitch markers to mark. After the first slip stitch, join. Let's work the pattern. For the bottom pattern, first make 3 chain stitches. Next, work 3 incomplete half double crochets. Insert into the same stitch. Yarn over and pull through all loops on the hook. Then work 1 chain stitch. Complete 1 pattern group. Next, let's see. Skip 1 stitch and insert into the next stitch. First, work a double crochet. Next, insert into the same stitch. Work 3 incomplete half double crochets. Yarn over and pull through all loops. Then work 1 chain stitch. Complete the second pattern group. Follow this pattern. Skip 1 stitch and work 1 pattern group below. Complete the crocheting of the bottom pattern. There are 18 pattern groups in total. Complete the last pattern group. Next, insert into the first, second, and third chains of the starting chain. Slip stitch into the third chain. Join with a slip stitch to begin the second round of the bottom pattern. The method for the second round is exactly the same as the first round. Work even following this method. Crochet 6 rows of the bottom pattern. After that, cut the yarn. Leave about 40 centimeters of yarn tail, and cut the yarn. Fasten off. Complete the bottom pattern. Next, take 80 centimeters of yarn. Fold the bottom yarn in half. Similarly, use the crochet hook at the fastening off position. Hook the new yarn through. That's right. Now there are 3 strands of yarn. Braid these 3 strands of yarn into a braid. The length of the braid equals the bottom. Outer circumference. About 25 centimeters on the edge. After braiding to the required length, make a slip knot at the end to secure it first. Then, with the flower head facing you, use the crochet hook to insert the braided yarn into the gaps between each pattern. Thread it back and forth like this. Into the pattern of the last row. Threading it all the way around. After threading, give it a pull to tighten or loosen the size of the opening according to your own preference. Usually, it's like this. Taking or replacing the sachet is quite convenient. You need to make it exactly match its circumference. This length can also be wider, slightly smaller. The line segment left outside at the end should be slightly shorter. This can be adjusted according to your own preference. After threading, we'll take a guide thread. Gold thread, leftover yarn, or thin wire can all serve as the guide thread. We need to burn the front of the gold thread. Join 2 strands together into one. Take out the pearls from the kit. Then use the guide thread to thread the pearls onto the crocheted rope. There's a loop like this with 2 strands at the front. After determining the size of the opening below, we use the crochet hook to hook the adjacent stitch on the main part. Hook it over, and make a chain stitch. Secure it in this position. Then hide the remaining yarn end inside the fabric piece. With the help of a large eye needle, along these stitches, pick it up along these stitches to the bottom group. Remember not to tighten the yarn. Just like this is perfectly fine. Don't pull too tight. Finally, pick up a line segment at the bottom. Tie a knot to tighten. Cut off the excess yarn. Trim off the extra yarn ends. Okay. After settling the closing method, take out the tassel from the kit. Thread 1 purl as required. Tie a knot. Thread 1 crystal. Cut the top yarn open. Thread a yarn through. Then leave about 5 mm to 1 cm of distance. Tie a knot here. After tying the knot, trim off the excess yarn tails. Use a lighter to burn it. Pay attention not to burn your hands. After burning, it will shrink. This rope is done. After finishing up, use this purl to hold down the opening, so it won't come loose. Shaping the flower. First, wet the petals and leaves section with water. Then use a tissue to absorb the excess moisture. Then, open the outer petals. First find the inner petals. Use your hands. Unfold them. After unfolding, place the 3 larger petals on the inner layer. Like this. The 3 smaller ones go on the outside. First layer petals. Secure well. Second layer petals. Same. First use your hands to tidy up each petal like this. Pull them apart. All 6 petals need to be tidied up. Next, for the second layer petals, we'll place them, starting with the first one like this. The second one's left side on top of the first one. The third one's left side on top of the second one. Place them one by one like this. Tuck the last one in the same way. Then tighten. If you have small tweezers at home, you can use them to help tidy up. If not, just use your hands. The second layer should look like this shape when tidied up. The third layer has 6 large petals. We place 3 facing inward and 3 facing outward. 1 inward, 1 outward. 1 inward, 1 outward, 1 inward and 1 outward. After placing them like this, then manually adjust the shape of the petals. Same as before, each petal needs to be tidied up. After each petal is tidied up, if you want it to be in a bud state, just close the outer petals a bit like this. This is a bud-shaped tiger head jasmine. If you want it like this, with a slightly blooming look, flip the outer petals outward. Flip 3 petals. If it's not enough, flip a few more. Tidy it up. This is a fully bloomed tiger head jasmine. After tidying up, don't touch it anymore. Just let it air dry naturally. And the calyx below. You can use your hands or tweezers to straighten it out like this. Just tidy up the adjacent parts. It doesn't need to be perfectly neat, because flowers in nature also have various shapes. For the leaves, use the leaf tidying method. Like this. Adjust their shape. You can even make the leaves curve upwards if you like. You can flip it down like this too. It's all up to your preference. Or flip it up like this, either way works. This shaping and securing method. The key is once you set the shape, don't touch it anymore. Let it air dry naturally. Once dry, it'll hold that shape. If next time you feel the flower shape has been lost, you can wet the petals again and reshape them once more. It will return to the freshly shaped state. Hanging loop making. Use a 60 cm gold thread to string 60 small pearls. Then, divide them into 2 parts, 30 small pearls on each side. Middle. Leave a 3/4 cm fold in half length. Tie a knot at this position. About 3/4 cm here is fine. Then push the pearls down, above. Tie another knot as well. After tying the knot, the hanging loop should be soft enough. Don't make it too tight. Cut the yarn after completing the knot. Then use a lighter to treat the yarn end. Complete the hanging loop making. Take out the tidy and dried flowers. To attach the hanging loop can go on the leaves or on the petals. It's up to your preference. Use the crochet hook to assist as well. Hook the gold thread in front and pull it over. Then thread through the pearls. Thread the pearls through this yarn hole. Pull it down. Completed the hanging loop making. You can adjust this position as you like.